Cleveland. Well, during the primary season, Donald Trump and Senator Cruz were rivals. Here's a clip from the recent past.
I'll tell you what I really think of Donald Trump. This man is a pathological liar. He combines it with being a narcissist. The man is utterly amoral.
Trump campaign national spokesperson Katrina Pierson is with me now. Welcome back, Katrina. How is it going so far?
Thank you.
You are there in Cleveland. You feel the buzz in the room. How's it going so far in your view?
I think it has been absolutely fantastic. There's so much excitement for Donald Trump. Delegates from all over the country who've been out there and rooting for him, and just to watch the roll call and the cheers and the chants and the flags, and it's been really amazing. The Trump family is ecstatic. Mr. Trump is extremely happy, and here we are after all this time of being told that this was something that Mr. Trump couldn't do, couldn't get done, that he didn't have a campaign or a ground game, and every day we were told that the campaign was in turmoil. And 13 million votes later, 38 states votes later, it was Donald Trump Jr. who offered the winning delegates yesterday to give his father the nomination.
Yeah, and then gave an incredible speech last night. But I want to ask you, because we just played a bit of a highlight reel with Senator Cruz. I mean, they were bitter rivals, Donald Trump and Senator Cruz, during the primary season. Will Senator Cruz finally endorse Donald Trump tonight?
Well, I think that's a decision that the senator's going to have to make. I do know that there are several delegates here who want the senator to uphold the pledge that he made to support the nominee, and he has an opportunity to do that. He has an opportunity to help bring the party together and give it that one final push before going into November. So I really hope that he does, but ultimately it's going to be Senator Cruz's decision.
So has anyone in the RNC seen the text, or at least the prepared text, for Senator Cruz's speech? We know Dr. Ben Carson went off the prompter last night, so Senator Cruz could do the same. But has anybody vetted his language at all?
Mr. Cruz and Mr. Trump have spoken. They've definitely talked about this evening. He is supposed to be sharing a copy of his speech with the campaign. I'm not sure about the RNC, but Senator Cruz doesn't need paper. He is a master speaker. He has a memory like no other, so he really doesn't even need a written speech. And again, this is going to come down to who Senator Cruz wants the rest of the Republican Party to know about him and his willingness to either keep his pledge or see what he's going to offer moving forward to November, because at the end, this is a fight. We are in a fight. We see the liberal media every day, whether it's going up against the campaign or even the principles that the party holds dear. We all have to come together now. It is time to unite and fight.
So, Katrina, a single source confirming to Fox that the Trump campaign offered Ohio Governor John Kasich the vice presidency, and this was circulating. It was in the New York Times Magazine. Then earlier today, Donald Trump tweeted, and I'm going to just quote the tweet. You already know it probably. "John Kasich was never asked by me to be VP. Just arrived in Cleveland. It will be a great 2 days." But now we have a source inside Fox saying that, in fact, the Trump campaign did offer that VP slot to the Ohio governor. What do you know?
Look, Mr. Trump will tell you, I will tell you that Governor Kasich was not even in the top 10. He didn't even go through the social media vetting process. I don't know that if he talked to someone, maybe he thought they were with the campaign, but this position was not formally offered to the governor. Mr. Trump never had him on the list, not even to be considered. I mean, this is someone that barely won his own state. This is not someone that Mr. Trump was even considering.
So because the New York Times Magazine, just to clear the air, Katrina, they actually quoted one of the Trump children, Donald Trump Jr., reaching out to the Ohio governor on his father's behalf, obviously.
Well, what I was going to say is, although Mr. Trump has always said that he would consider all of the candidates running, when it came down to actually making the choice on who he would actually consider formally for the vice presidential pick, it was not Governor Kasich.
And I know there are a lot of people in the party who feel that Governor Kasich has done the party a disservice by being absent. Are people saying that as you walk around? I mean, I know you have plenty of things to talk about with plenty of people, but is that a comment that you hear personally?
I do hear it personally, and even from people from the state of Ohio. This is something that's really important. Ohio is an important state. And it's also up to current party leaders, current party elected officials, not just the nominee, to unite the party. When his name was mentioned here, there were other delegations that did boo simply because he should be here. They've all committed to supporting the nominee. 13 million Republican voters out there in a pool of 17 candidates. That means something. And to just thwart the will of the people, a party that you claim to represent, is going to cause some concern, particularly among those who feel like they put their heart and soul into this party their whole lives.
I think the former Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich, actually called the Ohio governor silly. I believe that was his word choice for not being there. Katrina, Pierson, thank you so much. Have a great night. We'll be watching.
Great to see you. Thank you.